What is Bella Figura? Bella Figura is the Italian practice of dressing well and presenting one's best self to the world. This practice is woven deep into the Italian culture and psyche, with a lot of people believing it dates as far back as the Renaissance or even the Roman era. The Renaissance in particular was really an explosion of a new appreciation for beauty and art, in which, the courts of the main cities, they really put a lot of emphasis on creating new beautiful things. So what that looked like is in public spaces, it was paintings and frescoes, mosaics, sculpture, renewed appreciation for architecture and different kinds of architecture. For the individual, it was very much about textiles and fabrics and perfumes and makeup. And then it even extended as far as the mind. So things like education, philosophy, music, these things were integral in the Renaissance era. And then that same appreciation for beauty continued through into modern day Italy. The first time I ever encountered Bella Figura was when I was here during a study abroad when I was in college, actually. And I hopped off the plane in Venice. It was a freezing cold day. And I had my Northwestern American costume on. I had jeans, tennis shoes, t-shirt, bright red and blue ski jacket. And then, within 20 minutes of getting off the plane, I realized I am dressed very differently than everyone else, because all of the Venetians were wearing these beautiful clothes, like long black wool coats, beautiful scarves. The women were wearing heels, the men were wearing full suits, even though I think it was a Saturday. Even the children were just so impeccably put together. And I just felt like a toucan, standing out among all these sophisticated Venetians. But what I was seeing that I didn't know at the time was Bella Figura. So a friend of mine, an American expat that is married to an Italian here in Italy, her mother-in-law is constantly semi-appalled at the state in which she leaves the house. My friend always looks nice, she's well put together, but it's not to the same extent. For an American, you might run out in some yoga pants or just a t-shirt and not really think anything of it. But her mother-in-law is constantly begging her, like, Dio mio, dear God, please just put on a little lipstick. So the thing I love about Bella Figura is it just creates this beautiful ambiance, this beautiful environment where everyone looks so nice and takes such great care in their appearance. And I think that there's very real benefits to that. Back home in America, we're very relaxed about the way we dress. It's kind of about comfort, it's about practicality a lot of the time. But sometimes that can leak into not so good places. You wear the sweatpants one day one leaks into day two, maybe you don't shower, maybe you got to run to the store on day three in the same sweatpants, and we don't really think that much about it. But what happens a lot of the time is, maybe you encounter someone that you would have said hi to, but now you're not going to because you're kind of embarrassed or you don't feel your best, and so you're avoiding social interactions. That's just one example of why maybe that's not the best cultural practice. In contrast, Bella Figura, the whole point is to look your best and present your best self to the world, so that as you're out, you're feeling good, you're feeling confident, you're wanting to engage with other people, you're being well received by other people, both socially and professionally, because they see you putting the effort in. And so there's real benefits to this practice, and you just feel good. Now, Bella Figura isn't just about looking good, it's about being sophisticated and well-behaved. It's about having good manners, thinking of others before yourself, and being well-spoken. Here in Italy, I see this a lot because the Italians really are known for advocating and voting for things that benefit everyone as opposed to just themselves. So they will advocate for things like universal time off, paid time off, for even the lowliest worker. And I really feel like that is connected to this idea of Bella Figura, like what it is to really put your best self forward and think of others, not just yourself. So you can practice Bella Figura in your own life in 3 ways. One is dressing your best. It's not one certain kind of style or anything, it's just dressing in a way that is coordinated, well put together, makes you look and feel your best. Here in Italy, I notice a lot, people will wear very beautiful coordinated outfits, a lot of dresses, Women wear heels, even though I don't do that because my foot would break. So you don't have to do those kind of things if you don't want to. And then, makeup, making sure the hair is done nicely, just really putting effort into the physical appearance. Two is you can bring Bella Figura into your life by, putting beautiful artwork in your house, things like painting and sculpture. Bella Figura can also be seen in the way they cook here in Italy. It's, cooking with purple beets and red peppers and green kale and really those things that bring a meal to life, and then garnishing with something beautiful that adds that little extra element. And then the last thing, and the most important thing, is just, trying to approach life with that Bella Figura attitude of, I want to be the kind of person that is putting my best foot forward, speaking eloquently, being kind, being thoughtful, and just always trying to think of others before yourself. That is the most Bella Figura thing you could possibly do. So in a nutshell, Bella Figura is dressing well, it's behaving well, and it's thinking of others in a way that really makes the space that you enter a better place.